how the treatments have become. Review all the past minutes in the meetings and recordings. Now, the elections are coming up, and I do not want to see this board go backwards. I would like to remind everyone to be aware that the same issue does not happen at this election that happened years ago with the candidates running, because they are again out to remove several board members and to put a tyrant back in control. This is not in the best interest of the board and the production of the board. You have a working board at present. Why would you want to start over again with nothing but problems as before? Research each candidate. Do not believe all the lies and the defamation that is going on. Make sure they are backed by a reputable organization or running on their own merit. Make sure that they have come to the board meetings and know all the information it takes to be a valuable candidate. And if you're not aware of any of these, just ask. We can give you the information on them. Myself or others of the board can verify the truth of what happened at that time. There's two ladies on this board, they're directors now, that were part of this. They knew nothing about being on the board. They had knocked on their door one day asking if they wanted to run because they wanted to have certain members removed and stated, all you have to do is show up for one meeting a month and follow my lead, which is also noted and reported in several minutes. It was clear that they had no knowledge of what was going on. I am sure if you ask these ladies, they would tell you the truth of what happened. I am proud of these two for stepping to the plate on this board and knowing that they were used and willing to learn and stating the sake of the children, strong community. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, and Jeremy Russell.
Good evening, my name is Jeremy Ressler. I'm a community member, taxpayer, and resident of the school district. I come here tonight to publicly condemn the personal, slanderous, and malicious attacks made against me here in this very boardroom and on YouTube by board member Dwayne Sullivan.
Here we go.
His abuse, slanderous statements, false accusations, and outright lies about me have not only put him in legal jeopardy but this body as well. On that board member's YouTube channel, he posts skewed, one-sided subtitles and descriptions in his video clips that are full of slander, defamation, harassment, misrepresentations, conspiracy theories and innuendo, aimed directly at the other 8 board members, staff, school administration, and our taxpayers. It's absurd this board member's YouTube page claims we are independent journalists. Really? Who is the we? Does this board member have a split personality we should know about? This board member is a journalist that I'm Mickey Mouse. A one-sided, politically and personally skewed page containing second-rate video editing, cartoonish memes, and all its misrepresentations is not journalism. It's nothing more than fake news. And it speaks volumes when this board member is scared to disclose his own name on his own YouTube page. This board member's actions equate to nothing more than a Monday morning quarterback sitting in the cheap seats. But he's not in the cheap seats, is he? No, he sits on the board and willing to work with the administration and the other 8 board members. He has done nothing for the betterment of the school, its students, or administration. Instead, he tries to act like he's doing his job by regurgitating facts and figures from presentations, pointing out issues that have already been discussed. Good job, Captain Obvious. Furthermore, anytime anyone questions that same board member, he gets loud, obnoxious, belligerent, and acts like a child.
I mean, are we over
No one in this
now or
board is
what?
above reproach, and that includes that board member. This body needs to hold him accountable for his actions. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
That was a big thing.
You know who they fear the most. Yeah, I can recognize. Okay. At this time, I need a motion to approve regular board meeting minutes of January 20th.
So moved.
Do I have a second?
Second, Daniel Brennan.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. I need a motion to approve the curriculum and co-curriculum policy meeting of January 28th, 2025.
So moved. Nick Lowell.
Second. Janelle Russell.
All those, is there any Any discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. I need a motion to approve the finance property and supply meeting of January 28, 2025.
So move the forward.
Do I have a second?
Second, Mary
Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. A motion to approve the work session on February 3rd, 2025.
So move the forward.
Second, Brian Lloyd.
I seriously did not see you.
Oh.
Cut down listening. Okay. Any discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye. Motion carries. Okay. And what's that? You gonna take it?
Yes, I will. So for finance, property and supply, I'm just gonna do them all separately because A is a roll call and B is
Okay.
so in the form of a motion.
Recommend that?
Recommend approval of I was about to say vitamin A.
Vitamin A.
Number A, roll call please.
Okay. I've got a motion on the floor to recommend vitamin A on the financing property supply.
We're gonna be great.
I think we all need some ginkgo balloon or something from it. Okay, do I have a second for item A?
Second.
I've got a first and a second. Is there any discussion?
The only discussion I have, it appears that, do we have 4 students in this? We have 4 seats.
We have 4 seats, Mr. Sullivan.
Do we have any students in it?
I'm unsure if we have any at the present time,
Oh, okay.
but we
We
have
have 4
students who
seats.
have need, and we never know how many we'll have.
Right.
This is our opportunity to make sure that we have that for the students
Correct.
who will have need.
Yeah, I was just wondering if they were filled yet. Thank you.
Any other discussion? Carrie, would you do on?
Danielle Brenneman,
Yes.
Mary Brenneman,
Yes.
Brian Moyer,
Yes.
Nick Lovell,
Yes.
Jean Ewan, Janelle Ressler,
Yes.
Wayne Sullivan,
Yes.
Carl Thompson.
Yes. Okay. Back to you.
In the form of motion. Item B.
You can repeat that.
But I do wanna first acknowledge.
Okay, I got you. I have a motion on the floor to recommend approval of the following anonymous donations. Do I have a second?
Second, Brian Lloyd.
Okay. Any discussion?
Yes, I just want to say thank you for the donation. Very
Any more discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
okay, in the form of motion. And just to acknowledge this is only the payment, the check portion of a report, not the whole report. That's all.
Yes. Okay. I have a motion on the floor to recommend approval of the payment of invoices. Do I have a second?
Second,
Any discussion? And at this point, you want to take it clear that these are just, this portion is just the checks going out.
Of the report, it's not the whole.
It's not all of it. Any other discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
And letter item B is just a.
End of report?
That's the report.
Okay. Thank you.
Under personnel, does anybody have any items they wish to be pulled?
I like to pull D.
I didn't hear that. What was that?
Hold E.
Anyone else? Hearing none, in the form of a motion, recommend approval of personnel items A, B, C, E, F, G, H, I, and J.
So moved, Mayor Brenneman.
We're not there yet.
Oh, sorry.
I have a motion on the floor to recommend approval of the following letters: A, B, C, E, F, G, H, I, and J. Do I have a second?
Second, Mayor
Okay. I've got a first and second. Do I have any comment concerned on those things? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion is carried.
In the form of a motion, recommend approval of the 2024-2025 spring head and assistant coaches.
We got a motion on the floor to recommend approval of the 2024-2025 spring head coaches and assistant coaches. Do I have a second?
Second.
Okay. I needed, you had a question, Wayne?
No, I just had a comment. I wanted to thank all these spring head and assistant coaches for actually taking the time to do what they're doing, that's all. I want to thank them.
Thank you. Any other discussion? Did you want to say that loud? No further discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
And the personnel report, item A, under curriculum, co-curriculum, and policy, this is for discussion, if there is any. In the form of a motion, recommend approval of board policies 205, 206, 207, 208, 807, 810, and 850.
I've got a motion to approve the policies listed under B. Do I have a second?
Second. Well, go ahead, Mary.
I've got a first and a second. Is there any discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion's carried. End of report. Mr. Lawyer, did you have anything to do?
Well, yeah, we had to, again, I would say we didn't have a quorum last month, so we did not meet. Our meeting is in 2 weeks. So nothing has changed. Yeah, right.
Nick, did you have anything on PSBA?
Nothing to report.
LIU, y'all got a nice letter on February 7th. I have nothing else. It's like the same stuff over and over again for all of you. You were at LIU today. You
I
was.
was.
Anything to comment on any of that?
No, it was a great presentation, attended by Dr. Franklin, myself, and a couple building administrators.
All right. That ends mine. Dr. Mitchell, you're up.
Thank you. I do have a few things to go over, so I just want to make sure that I share. First, I would like to say thank you to the Two Cylinder Cycle Club and the Thunderbolt Foundation. The mobile ag lab was made available by the dissolution of that group and the donation that they made to the Thunderbolt Foundation. So that was an excellent way to be able to get students interested in agriculture and a number of different things that are going on. First of all, there have been some questions or concerns that might still exist around ACTE, and I just wanted to share a little bit of a timeline and some history with ACTE to provide this for everyone. In 2019, ACTE really became an independent entity supported by Littlestown, Gettysburg, Bermudian Springs, Fairfield, and Conewago Valley. In 2020, ACTE began operating independently while on Gettysburg's campus. In 2021, Crabtree, Rohrball, and Associates completed a feasibility study at no cost with 3 options. One option to create a new facility fully completed, one for a new facility that would be phased in over a period of time, and one to create a new facility at an existing location or renovation. In 2022, presentations came around to all school districts in Adams County and were given by Sean Eckenrode, Director of ACTE. In 2024, Adams County boards across the county began committing financial support for the next 3 to 4 years for the purposes of expanding our opportunities for our students in the area of career and technical programming. So I ask, one last thing, in 2025, the superintendents met in this boardroom with Representative Dan Mao to build connections and continue to find ways to provide opportunities to expand and accelerate career technical programming for students here in Adams County. Why prioritize the expansion of ACTE? Our future ACTE students need additional options and we need to offer programs to more students. As has been well communicated, expansion does not come without a cost. So why even consider any tax raise now or for the future active building needs? The answer is simple, and it never hurts to repeat what has been shared before. Like when we take out a mortgage to purchase a home, all districts in support of ACTE need to borrow funds to pay for a building. The careful execution of precise increases, as was done for the current year, will provide the foundation for the JOC of what resources are available in making these future decisions. Making small, predictable increases now, specifically designated for the future of ACTE, gives that board of authority the support that they need. What currently exists: a feasibility study, 3 options for construction, an employment need within Adams County for qualified workers in the trades, a representative that's local who supports our need for a location, a track record for a board of authority similar to what exists for the LIU, an executive director with a proven track record for building and expanding career and tech centers, and a financial commitment from 5 Adams County schools to support 1 of the 3 available options. What is still needed is a final location for construction, which is a priority of our JOC for ACTE. Our representatives, Mr. Lawyer, Mr. Yerger, and Mr. Thompson, will meet and work through the best decision that's available. In our recent meeting with Representative Mao, the superintendents and Representative Mao determined that by April we would complete a plan and have a plan presented and prepared so that in May our representatives to ACTE should be able to provide information related to where this building might take place. The biggest concern that I have and the biggest thing that I want to share with this board is we're currently at an impasse where the JOC and the authority for ACTE needs to know the financial backing to be able to make the decisions on what construction project is going to take place. The executive director and the program, the authority at ACTE, needs that financial commitment to be able to decide what they're going to choose. So one needs the other, and a plan is coming in May. Additionally, you may recall from my first superintendent's report of October 2024, a statement that I shared on the use and misuse of social media was a focus. I will reiterate this evening the message I shared in October. Let it be known, and please be certain to understand, the administration and board leadership unilaterally do not condone personal attacks, derogatory comments, or attempts to demean or diminish anyone in any manner. It is the district's intent to clearly communicate to all who follow the district communications of these continuing and resurging posts with the hope that individuals responsible for these posts will stop sowing seeds of negativity and antagonizing discourse and immediately remove any and all demeaning and discriminatory statements, media posts against others. And the last thing that I have is just a reminder. Board training on February 26th. It will be here. It is from 4 o'clock to 9 o'clock. I promise to get you out a little bit earlier than that. But that will be based on how a board is able to, it's how board oversight occurs through governance. And we will be working on communication, how to communicate, how to make sure that we are doing the things necessary for a school board to be able to do. That ends my report.
Those of you that don't know, I'll give a little more background to the ACTI. On or about 2015, may have been 14, we started on this endeavor. It took us till 2019 before we were officially even recognized. It took us till 2024 before we even had an EIN number. So this is not a short road. This is not an easy road. This is a road that has been long going, and it took us a long time from that 2014, 2015 just to get our own separate entity, more or less. And we were still running under the, like better terms, microscope of getting for until we pull away in 2020. So it takes a little bit. It's not a fast road. Speed limit's only 5 miles an hour, guys. So we're still got a long way to go, but thanks to Congress, which there's a bill out there to, the congressman from New Jersey is one of the sponsors of it to help things like this. So hopefully we can get some money there. I have been in discussion with Senator Fetterman concerning this. So we've got some good people that maybe we can get big money from this. So.
So you don't need to show the replacement until at least in May?
No, we already know the replacement, yeah.
But she's not gonna come visit the different districts? like
Not
you
until
want
she
to do?
officially takes.
She can't do it
She
right now.
can't, yeah, she doesn't start
That's what I'm
until the
saying,
end.
we won't meet, if she does, we won't meet her.
Correct.
You can meet her anytime you want. Whatever kind of hours. Oh, it's fun. All right. Anything else, sir?
Nope, that's it.
All right. Okay. FMX reports are in your packet as noted. Monthly enrollment is noted. Is there any other new business?
I have some.
Okay.
First off, Dr. Mitchell, I talked about 3 months worth of solicitor reports. I have not gotten them yet. October, November, December. That's one thing. Number two, I've been getting a lot of complaints about mumbling board members that you can't even hear, and talking amongst yourselves during the meeting, which is very, very rude because people in the audience can't hear. All they hear is the two people talking. That's number two. Number three, I heard Dr. Mitchell just read his statement from October that he made on the meeting comments on social media. I find that very ironic considering this board has allowed so much disrespect and so much slander in this room.
Is there a question?
That's, it's a
Is there a
comment.
question?
It's a comment to what he said.
Okay.